The Mandela effect. That's what I want to talk about today. It's going to be a good show. We're just going to chit-chat it up on this lovely Friday. Grab your coffee and let's get into it. You know, we've decided that Fridays are going to be a little fun, a little more cash.
Exactly.
Fridays are going to be an homage kind of to our other show, Off Topic.
Yeah.
Where we get a little more casual conversation. We can talk about nutrition and fitness and save that for Mondays at the beginning of the week when everyone's trying to reset.
Right. That's true. Friday, everybody's already thinking about the weekend.
Yeah. So this is the weekend show. And I'm also going to always be in a little bit more cozy clothes on
I'm
the
jealous.
Friday
You
show.
look cozy.
Yeah. You want some, what, you have to show me like what kind you like, and maybe like I can get you some for Christmas, like different ones. Because you need some like sets, some different ones. I'm tired of your Fiore sets. I'm just tired of them.
They're a little.
It's just time.
Yeah.
You know,
they're
like
baggy.
like Mariah Carey says, it's time.
I've outgrown them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a little bigger when I got them because they're loose on me.
Yeah, they just look, I'm just tired of seeing them, to be honest. It's time.
Tired of seeing them. Huh?
Yeah, but you know, there's a few brands I think you might like. Skims, I think, has some men's collection. There's another brand. Do you remember that brown outfit that I wore when we did the funny Target video?
Yeah.
That they have a men's line.
You got tank tops?
Yes, they do.
I need some tank tops.
Yeah.
I'm wearing those black wife beaters.
Oh, but I was thinking, I think I found some tank tops for you somewhere else.
Did you?
Yeah.
Don't compliment my physique. I'm joking.
Oh my God. You are
I'm
too
joking.
funny. I saw you rocking your tank top today
You
in
saw
the gym.
that? I had to let him know who the boss
had to let
was.
him know?
Yeah, of course.
What
I'm
if I was one of those jealous wives? Be like, babe, why are you wearing a tank top?
I'm going to keep wearing it even more just to make you even more jealous, just to piss you off.
Okay, so speaking of the gym, I was so annoyed. Could you tell I was annoyed with
A little
that chick?
bit.
Okay, so I have a personal space meter. I can tell if somebody is kind of like getting close to my space meter.
Oh, I'm the same. Like, we're the same alike. It must be an Aquarius thing or something.
And I could like feel this chick getting closer and closer. So finally I like caught eyes with her. What if she goes, how many sets you have left? I looked at her like, it's a bench, like a lot. My whole workout's here on the bench.
Yeah.
It's not like a machine. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I need you guys to help me out here in the comments, but is it the same as like, I understand a machine. It's like you go, you do your 3-4 sets, whatever, you're done. But a bench, I might do 6 different exercises on the same bench, which for shoulder day I do. So I don't think it's the same etiquette that I need to be like done in so many sets.
No.
I think this
Not
is
at all.
how this is where I'm going to camp out.
There's plenty of gym. That's
Yeah.
what I always says. Plenty of gym. I had a kid today, and I could tell he's sitting there waiting for the machine that I was on, incline press. And then I could just tell him looking around like, the gym's wide open. Why are you,
Yeah.
all you have to do, kids, ask me how many sets, go do something else, and then come back when I'm done.
Yeah.
But I don't know this generation or what the hell it is, but that's how we did in our gym. I go, what I do is I ask people, how many sets you got left? Cool. Take your time, no rush. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna find something else to do till you're done, and then I'm gonna come here. Instead of standing there like a weirdo, just standing there
It's
waiting.
weird.
It is weird. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Just
I can
standing there.
understand, not taking too long on a machine, but to me, I picked this bench for my workout.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking do my workout.
Yeah.
And my workout's gonna take an hour.
Well.
So back the truck up, as Tim Allen would say. So that's why she kind of made that comment. And then I was like, I don't know, my whole workout? I kind of said it was kind of, I'm sure it sounded a little bitchy. And then she kind of like, walked away. But then she kind of like made it a point to like tell the other guy, because he asked her like if she was done with that. She goes, oh, I'm gonna move over to this bench when she's done. Like she made it a point to say
There's
that.
other benches you can go. Why are
She
you
wanted the
obsessed with this
flat
one?
bench, I guess. I don't know.
There's other flat bench. People just want to obsess over
I don't know,
shit.
but listen, it
You're
just
not
irritated
the queen of the
me.
gym, sweetheart.
No,
Yeah.
I was not. I was very bothered.
Yeah. I've seen her in there before.
Because she inched closer and closer.
That's annoying.
It was annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, relax. And then she was literally, I was doing side laterals. And she got so close to me, and I'm doing a side, I'm a bitch. I'm doing a fucking side lateral.
Yeah.
So irritated.
I bet.
Because before she did that, she was you're right. Stare. She stares.
Tension, I could tell.
Ugh.
She looks like she She can hang out at the Choir Woman in Orange County or something.
She's ready.
Too.
Like you said, she's ready.
Like, sorry, ma'am. No. Even if I was single, no.
Ma'am?
No.
Ma'am? No, thank you.
No, thank you, ma'am. I'm married happily, but even if I was single, no, thank you.
She's like an old school lady bodybuilder.
Yes.
Like from the 80s.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, let's take a little break for MegaFit and we'll be right back. When it comes to hitting your macros, MegaFit Meals makes it so easy with their delicious macro-friendly meal prep options. Mike and I are constantly on the go these days, and these meals are a lifesaver during some of our busiest weeks. Whether you're craving chicken tenders, pizza, filet mignon, or even pasta, MegaFit Meals has something for everyone. All meals are high in protein, made with quality ingredients, and designed to help you crush your health and fitness goals. And the best part, there's no subscription required, so you can order as you need. Save time without sacrificing nutrition. And if you want to try it for yourself, use our link in the description and enter code Jeanine for a discount. That's code JEANINE. MegaFit Meals has you covered. All right, so we are back. And yes, we got to do a little housekeeping. Don't think I forgot about that. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us on Instagram. And by the way, our weekly show, Off Topic, is now live on Wednesday mornings. You don't have to join live, but it's kind of nice, kind of fun little chit chat with some coffee on a cozy.
Oh, your ladies were in there chopping it up this morning.
I know. So that is our members only site on YouTube. It's part of our inner circle. And it's $6.99 a month, and you can join that. And you can join us on Wednesday mornings. You also get after shows, which, by the way, we have to record an after show. We forgot on the last one, but that's okay. I digress.
We do?
Yeah, for this show, we gotta give him an after show. I gotta give him at least one after show.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, So don't forget, you guys. And when you scan that QR code, it will also give you links to Spotify, link to Apple Podcasts. That way, you can download us on an audio device as well and leave us a review. We would really appreciate it.
Yes, we would.
Yeah, so we are officially now in Studio B for a while. We're still working out the kinks. This guy is still burping. No Diet Coke for you.
Sorry.
No more Diet Coke. I actually stopped listening to a podcast that I used to like to listen to because the host the entire time, every episode, swallows burps. It's like, get your digestion in order and then become a podcaster. Like the entire time. I mean, obviously once in a while, but every episode she's swallowing burps. You know what I mean by swallowing burps?
Yes, I know.
And you know me, I don't know what it is. Well, I'm sure I do. I'm sure it has to do with my brothers. They traumatized me with really nasty burps when I was young. Some
people could do that. Burp. I couldn't do that as a kid. I didn't burp. I swear, I would drink sodas and everything. I had friends that would do those long ass ones.
I mean,
those drawn
gross.
out ones. And you come in your face and do it?
Are you kidding? They would pin me into a corner and then burp all over me.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Growing up with older brothers or like brothers that torment you, I like it was insane.
I don't understand that though. I cannot agree with you on that. I disagree with you on that. Me and my brother didn't torture my sisters. I didn't do nothing to them. I didn't do that kind of behavior towards my sisters at all. The only thing I did do was something kind of crazy to my cousins, though, when I was a little kid.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Peeing on them?
No, but what you also hit a cousin over the head with a bat.
Yes, because we're fighting.
A mini bat.
It wasn't torture. I was fighting. She pissed me off. So I went and got my little mini baseball bat and I had to let her have it.
I don't think that's normal.
I mean, she woke up. She made me angry. I got that temper. Like, I'm going to take it there. You know what I mean? I busted my sister over the head with a doll, too.
See, that's crazy. That's like...
It had the little thing in the back, the little,
a winding thing.
Yeah, and I cracked over the head with it.
You know Lisa has a scar on her face because I hit her over the head with the toy that had a winding thing, too?
I hit my sister Jessica over the head with that. I don't know why.
That can split heads open.
I know.
Those little twisty toys. She still has a scar, and she still kind of gives me shit about it to this day.
Damn. How old are you guys?
We were pretty young because I don't really remember. Yeah. She remembers more than me. She's like about 7 months older. So we were probably right at that age, like 3, 4. She said that my dad was giving her attention and I didn't like it. So I hit her in the face, with a toy.
Damn. I don't remember why I did that with my sister. We used to just kind of, she's the second oldest, so we used to kind of fight a lot when we were little. I don't remember why.
You have a scratch right here. You think Phoebe gave it to you?
Either Phoebe or my dog when I picked him up. Maybe I don't know if he got me on his paw.
Maybe.
One of those two got me.
Yeah, you got a nasty little scar there.
It's not a scar yet, babe. It's a scratch.
I mean, a scratch.
Yeah. Calm down. It's not that bad.
Jeez. All right. So let's discuss the Mandela effect. We've talked about it before on this show, but I don't know. I think we were talking recently about something. Oh, actually, could have been a comment corner, but I forgot to screenshot the comment. But there was a comment on one of our videos of someone who said that we misspoke in one of our episodes and said that McDonald's owns Chick-fil-A. And I was like, wait a minute, don't they own Chick-fil-A? And I'm like, I really thought that McDonald's owned Chick-fil-A.
I thought Chipotle for sure. I'm pretty certain. I could be wrong.
And she said, no, they're individually owned and operated, and she's correct. And it just made me think that it's so crazy how there is a lot of things that we believe to be true just because we've always believed them to be true.
Yes, because we've heard it over and over.
Right. And so obviously in the past, they actually call it the Mandela effect because specifically Nelson Mandela supposedly died in prison. You know, everyone, something like he died in prison when that didn't really happen.
No.
He lived many, many years.
They imprisoned him for a lot of years, though.
Yeah, but people thought he died in prison, and it was widely known false information that people believed as fact. And it just made me think about how much worse that is going to be now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now with social media.
Right. What other BS out there?
Because, what we're actually going to get into it on the next episode. We talk on the next episode, it's a little teaser for Monday's episode. We're going to talk about the problem with social media, like charlatans that fearmonger and create fear around ingredients and different food. But it kind of goes hand in hand with that because if you think about it, a lot of the things that people believe to be gospel, like literal gospel, are just something they heard that's not vetted information. We actually just talked about this on Off Topic. And this is why this is kind of a little teaser into what our Off Topic is. We kind of just go over the place and talk about all kinds of things.
We're not specific.
But it's interesting to me how that is, if you think about how horrible it's going to be because people believe these things that do not have to be vetted. I can say anything I want right now, and we could have a loyal listener that will just take that as fact and truth.
Yep.
And take it with them and putting it in their pocket, and they'll tell their kids, and their kids will believe it, and then their kids will tell their kids, and then 50 years from now, they think it's true because at some point someone heard it.
Yeah.
And I think that that's going to be, like now it's like funny things, which we'll go over some of the funny ones from like the 80s, 90s, right? But could be a huge problem in 30, 20 years, say 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be way worse.
A lot worse.
It's going to be way worse.
That's true. It's
right?
funny though when people do the I heard. Everybody is I heard. Where's your source, bro? Where'd you hear from? Heard where? Yeah, I question everything. I've always been that way though.
And I know it's weird because there are certain people that I kind of just trust and believe, and there are certain people that I immediately do not. I'm like, no. You've actually you've been watching someone like on YouTube and you'll call me over and you go like, oh, listen to this guy, what he has to say. And I'll look at him here for 5 minutes. I'm like, nope, I don't like him. And I walk away. And then later I'll do a little search or something. And I'm like, yep, nope, I knew I was right. It's just little feelings I get.
Yeah.
Like there's certain people. And I'm going to throw some out there that are like, personally, my opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion,
yes,
but I'm going to throw some out there.
Throw them out there.
Dr. Eric Berg, chiropractor extraordinaire. Everyone thinks, oh, but Dr. Eric Berg is a chiropractor who sells supplements,
yes,
who looks like he doesn't have any muscle at all or does never step foot in the gym, but yet he's like,
right,
an amazing resource. Says who? What?
Exactly.
He was at one point approached, allegedly, to do Dr. Oz, or he was going to be on the Dr. Oz show, but they have a vetting process on that show. And guess who didn't get to be on the show after he was vetted by the Dr. Oz people? Dr. Eric Berg.
Good.
So there's that.
There you go.
No, don't send me links from that man.
That's a strike.
Then there's so many people.
I know somebody else that gets on my nerve. Gary Brecka.
Oh, God, I can't stand
that dude. That dude is...
Another one.
That guy.
Yeah. He's another one.
Because he put Dana White on a keto diet, did his blood work. It's like something, he performed a miracle. I said, you guys are... He didn't do nothing special.
He's lost weight.
Anyone could do that. He lost weight. What makes you think he did something miraculously? Nothing. That's why I like BioLane goes in on him.
Oh, he goes in on
Brecka? Oh, yeah. He's called him out. Oh, yeah.
Listen, that guy is dangerous. Wait, hold on. Before you get into it, that guy's dangerous because people get off their blood pressure meds and get off on their medications because that guy has everyone convinced that
he does.
That his magic powder. Let me guess. Let me take a wild guess. You sell it or you're endorsing it.
Snake salesman.
Yeah. That
Snake
guy
oil.
is...
Careful. Yeah.
I can tell the way he talks, the way he... Why are you acting like Dana White? You put him through like some freaking miraculous... He lost weight. Everybody's markers improve. Markers of inflammation, sleep, mood,
everything.
The way you look, everything. Weight loss, eat protein, work out, the basics. He did not stop like freaking worshiping this man who put you on the keto diet.
No, that's all he did. And I guarantee you, Dana's probably not on the keto diet anymore.
No.
That's like Joe Rogan, carnivore. Oh, now he does fruits into the carnivore. He modify a little bit. Oh, yeah, you have sushi and pizza on your cheat days. I mean, come on.
Then that's moderation.
That's exactly.
So he's following a primarily carnivore lifestyle with modifications in moderation.
There you go.
Perfectly fine.
Yes.
Right?
That's it. People need to say, but you need to come out and say that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't. They're like, I'm strictly carnivore, bro. Oh, really? So you never eat carbs ever, even on your cheat days? Mm-hmm. Stop it.
That's what I experienced in the keto community.
Yes.
I experienced a bunch of phony balonies. And it just kind of disgusted me. Yeah. A bunch of frauds, a bunch of phony balonies. There's still a lot of them out there, but they have been flying off, piece by piece. There's another one, and I don't want to say who it is because I have known her personally.
Oh,
but she sells ketones and has been... First, it was keto. Then she slowly started to say like, fasting and this and that. Now it is clear as day that she has used a tool, perhaps a GLP-1, perhaps something where there's been a significant change in the past, say, 6 months, and someone who literally spoke every single day about diet and exercise and nutrition and this and that. Now she finally looks fit, right? And still sells the ketones.
Yeah.
But yet now made a post that, you guys, I don't want to talk about nutrition and fitness anymore. I'm like, that's funny. You lost a significant amount of weight. Finally, you've had a fitness account for years claiming weight loss through ketones. You're still saying you do the ketones, but now you don't want to talk about it? Why don't you want to talk about it? Because you don't want to share how you actually suddenly, after 5 years, transformed in the last 6 months. Suddenly, you just want to post fashion and beauty and, oh, by the way, buy my ketones.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't want to she's being careful. She doesn't want to come out and say too much about how she got there because she doesn't want to destroy her business.
I hope 2025 exposes a lot of these phony balonies that aren't forthcoming and truthful. If you're going to be in the space, you better be forthcoming and truthful. If you did some GLP-1s or for men, male influencers who are jacked big, whatever, tatted, man, be honest, you're shooting up hella steroids. Mm-hmm. Just stop with the I did it natty bullshit. No, we know what you're on, bro. Just come forward. That way you don't give these dudes these false sense of like, oh, I could become like him. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, sure. You can jump on some tests, some Trenbolone, some Anavar, some GH. Like, be straight up. Don't lie.
I know.
I would love to do a post about that. Can we go and be honest for 2025 and stop fooling the community? Because
no one's forthcoming. Sometimes I think like, people are entitled to not have to share all of their personal business sometimes. However, if you are selling something.
Coaching
it is supposed
services.
to help you achieve something, but you used something else to achieve it. I mean, that's fraud. It's actually fraud.
Yes, I agree.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just think that there's a lot of that. Who else were you saying? You were thinking, Brecca. Was there someone else? There's more for me.
Yeah.
I have to think.
Hopefully this doesn't have to get edited out, but she gives advice, and I think people listen to like she's gospel, and I'm like, well, you don't look the part at all, sweetheart. You look like you don't step foot in the gym. It's that Dr. Minnie Peltz chick.
Oh, that's another one.
Horrible.
I just feel like, everyone they find their people, and they find their people. But my thing is, I don't believe anybody. I just don't believe a lot of people, because a lot of people, when I know what I could achieve with the level of balance I have, and enjoyment I have at times, and lacking my gym sometimes or whatever, when I know what I can achieve at that, and you've got people who never claim, they never share when they're not on point.
Yes.
They never share that.
They
They're because their whole business is behind whatever diet they're pushing, special program they're pushing. But then I look at them and I think, but if you're really following what you're doing, and 100% of the time, and you never veer off like you claim, you should look better.
Yeah.
Like, what's the problem? You should have achieved more.
Yeah. And I want to say this loud and clear. Coaches do not get a pass. If you're going to be pushing programs on our people, and you want them to be looking and having results, or whatever your case may be, your agenda, you better be doing the work too. Mm-hmm. You don't get a pass.
No.
You better be looking like the part. Trainers, coaches, you need to be looking the part. Period.
Yeah, it's hard for me because I don't like the double standard, because I don't like when I hear like coaches will be like on their people like, no, you can't, eat protein bars.
There you go.
You can't eat protein bars because you can't control yourself with protein bars. No protein bars, but then they're secretly eating protein bars.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I had my coach when I was a fitness competitor. He said no, we could not eat. I wasn't big into Quest bars back then. They were kind of the first protein bar that actually tasted pretty good. I was big into Quest bars. And I said, can I eat Quest bars, as part of my macros or whatever? And he said, absolutely not. And I said, well, what if I'm traveling? I was going to go to Miami. I said, it's better than like not eating at all or whatever. He said, no, absolutely not. I didn't listen. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to eat some fucking Quest bars. And after we had worked together for a while and he realized like how on point I was, he became a little looser with sharing. And he shared to me that he ate like 4 or 5 Quest bars a day.
See what I'm saying?
And I'm like, you dirty rat.
Good for me, not for thee.
Yeah.
Type. See what I'm saying? A lot of coaches do that.
But he explained that because, and I understand this, but there's just a way. I don't know. It takes especially when you're coaching a group of people at once too, there's just a way that you have to convey information. You have to kind of like anticipate what they're going to do with the information and get in front of it. And I'm pretty good at doing that. I've been doing this for a long time. But because someone like fitness competitors, when they're like, on a severe cut and they realize they can eat a Quest bar, they'll lose control and they'll eat like 3 boxes. They'll just lose control. Suddenly they're eating 6 protein bars a day. You know what I mean? So I know, because even in what I do, I have to like get into the group and like I have to be like, now listen, guys, don't go do this. Or if I'm going to talk to them about fiber, I know I have to say, now listen, it doesn't mean I want you to go out and eat 75 grams of fiber. If you're not eating enough fiber, I'm not saying to eat, you got to moderation.
Crazy. Yeah.
You have to anticipate that they're going to overcorrect because it's just natural.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But you're right. There's a lot of double standard that goes on in that world, behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff. You hear it. It's funny. I'm in group chats and I'm like, yeah, they eat a certain way too.
All right, you guys, let's take a little break for One Up Nutrition. We'll be right back. When it comes to the best supplements to support your muscle building and fat loss goals, One Up Nutrition has you covered. Their gut health supplements have been a complete game changer for me. And I have to say, their protein powders are my absolute favorites. Mike and I literally order the peanut butter cookie and lemon Italian ice protein powders by the case. They are that good. With so many delicious flavors to choose from, 1UP Nutrition makes hitting your protein goals easy and enjoyable. So whether you're looking for supplements, protein powders, or anything in between, shop 1UP Nutrition for all your needs. And don't forget to use Jeanine to save at checkout. That's code JEANINE. Yeah, I mean, the problem is when it comes to that kind of stuff is it's not that it's a problem. It's not necessarily that it's going to throw off your prep or anything. It's because it will wake up the beast.
Yeah.
Like with protein bars.
Well,
Because remember Adam from Mind Pump? He did an experiment on himself. He did a prep where he allowed it all the way to the end. He allowed protein bars, protein powders, all that stuff. And he said it was much more difficult because he was hungrier.
Oh.
He said he was fine. The results were good. He got the result. He still had excellent results, and they were comparable. So there wasn't an issue there.
Compared to solids.
But there was an issue with satiety and mood, and, like it was not as easy to stay on point because, it's hard because those things are good.
They are.
So that's why some people do better with abstaining from more of that stuff if they're kind of like just fresh and it's a trigger. And that's why you can't coach everybody the same.
No, you can't.
You really can't.
Can't give them the same cookie cutter program, and everybody's different. Everybody's mentals are different.
And that's what I think I taught my coach at that time. Like, okay, I get it, but I'm not that way. So as long as I know that if I incorporate nut butter and this and that, it's not going to impact my physique, then I want to be able to do that. I want the liberty to adjust these things in my food because I'm not going to go overboard. I know that I will have more urges, but I'm okay with that. To me, it's worth it. The juice is worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
15 almonds, no. A tablespoon of almond butter, yes.
There you go.
Because then I would spread it onto my rice cake, and that was my nighttime treat. Do you remember I had one more rice cake, and I put it on the nightstand. I was so excited to get into bed and watch my show. Listen, old habits die hard. This is many years ago, and I still did the same thing. And my rice cake was just like, it was like the best thing ever. I was deep in prep. And would you know, my little Yorkie, Karma, snatched my rice cake. She must have ate it in 2.5 seconds, the entire rice cake with the nut butter. Gone. She grabbed it. I saw her grab it. She grabbed it, went under the bed. And by the time I got her, it was gone.
Damn.
She devoured it.
She said, I got you on this one.
I think I almost cried.
That was your last one?
Yes.
Oh, boy. That's brutal.
And I was in prep. You don't remember?
No. You kind of do, yeah. Kind of remember that.
I was devastated.
Oh, my God. I bet. Because, you have your heart set on something.
Oh, I was getting cozy. I think I was washing my face. I was getting so excited.
And not to get off topic, remember how kind of annoyed and pissed off we were because you put the craze in our head. We both wanted McDonald's. We couldn't find a McDonald's after I got out of the hospital.
Why did that happen?
The first time, yeah.
They were all closed.
They're all closed. We're like, what the heck? And it said it was open. We looked at the hours. Closed.
Yeah.
So it's when you get your mindset on something.
Didn't we decide when we're going to do McDonald's carpet picnic?
I think New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it. And see, this is the stuff that coaches don't do. They secretly go eat pizza and other stuff, and they don't film it or talk about it. Uh-huh. Well, the reason we like to film and talk because we're learning, we're teaching like balance.
That you'll get there. Even if you're not there yet, you'll get there.
If you have one meal, you splurge like we're going to splurge. Okay, the scale's going to be up a couple of pounds the next day of water weight. So what? Go back to normal. Don't do nothing drastic. Don't do fast. Just go back to normal. It'll go back. It'll drop. We just want to show like balance because we want to be realistic. You're going to go through a drive-through. You're going to eat off your macros. It's going to happen to everybody. Every single person walking on planet Earth, the most disciplined, are going to do it one time or another. Don't give me this, I eat clean 365 days. No, you don't.
That's why I mean, like, so when there's coaches out there that teach this lifestyle, very rigid, my question is always, what's the end game?
Yeah, and do you? I notice not one coach talks about do they allow their clients to have like a cheat meal, splurge, or anything at all. Period. You never hear it.
No, and I always got a cheat meal. even when I was
I remember that. You
I
did.
got a treatment.
You had two options, really.
Yeah.
With burgers and fries.
He preferred, when it was close to the stage, sushi.
Yes.
And he said I could order 2 full sushi rolls, and then burger and fries. But he wanted me to go to like a cleaner burger place, so not like McDonald's. He wanted
of
me
course.
to go to the counter.
The counter, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. And you still came in super lean, where you had to eat a burger the night before and the day of the show to fill out. Remember, your body was just burning.
Yeah.
I had to get a burger for dinner for you.
Yeah.
No fries, and then the next day again another burger.
I know,
and
but
you
I
wouldn't
had
have been hungry.
No, because I had to eat it with no water.
That's right.
It was awful. Yeah. You think you love food until someone withholds your water, and then you realize you could give a shit less about food. You would cut your arm off for water. Let me tell you. Let yourself get a little dehydrated, and you will soon see. Yeah. Because water is gold.
It is.
You will really appreciate water when you don't have access to it.
But think about this. Think about how many people on a daily basis drink fruit juice drinks, coffee. What am I missing? Fruit juice drink, coffee, just nothing with water. They're just drinking all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. How dehydrated they are, walk on every day.
Well, you still get hydration from...
You do some, yeah.
From fruit juice. Coffee,
juice,
caffeine.
Diet Cokes.
Caffeine dehydrates you, though. So if you're a caffeinated beverage, caffeine can kind of dehydrate you. It's a diuretic.
Yes.
Did you know that some vegetables are diuretics?
Yeah. What is... Which one is it? Asparagus, isn't it, right? That's right.
That's why competitors... But asparagus makes your pee stink. Mm-hmm. One meal with asparagus in it, and I can smell my pee.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Remember, you didn't like it.
No.
You used to get mad.
It ain't bad. Like, I could have asparagus at a restaurant. They make it right, like al dente.
Yeah.
They sauce it up their way with a little salt.
You know what's... Now that I think about it, does MegaFit doesn't have a lot of meals with asparagus in it?
No. I haven't even seen one that I could think of.
Interesting. I wonder why they don't use asparagus too much.
Yeah. I don't know.
Speaking of MegaFit, the delivery is coming today. I wonder if it's came yet.
Oh, the delivery?
Yeah. I got shredded bison again. I can't wait to have that.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I've been hooked on my burgers.
Delicious. So
bison.
I spoke to Alyssa, and she is on the quest to create. She said she's going to do it a little different than pad thai. It's called a something noodles, and it sounded good. Oh, drunken noodles.
Oh, that sounds
drunken
good.
noodles. I have her on the quest. So Alyssa is the OG macro magician. She's excellent at creating macro-friendly, delicious food.
Yeah.
And she is now helping me with meal creation for both the YouTube channel and, more importantly, for our client database. Because I feel as long as we keep that fresh with good, delicious, macro-friendly meals that you can also feed your family, that people won't burn out. They won't get tired. They won't burn out.
No.
How excited, how much excitement has my parfaits given everybody? Everybody is meal prepping parfaits in both our elite group and the BBC group.
Exactly. Because listen, I think today you didn't have much time. You ran out of time, so you had a parfait. Boom.
It was good to
grab
and go. I literally grabbed and go.
That's it. That's what you need to have. You need to be prepared for things when you got to go, when time just ain't on your side.
Yeah. That
way, or else what's going to happen is that hunger monster is going to win, and you're going to slip and just going to eat whatever's closest, most convenient to you. You're just going to give in. Mm-hmm. So that's why you want to have things like that. So you're ready, you're prepared. How are you feeling right now? Are you hungry?
I'm excited for what dinner is.
Oh.
What's dinner, Mr. E?
You know, my famous burgers.
But why don't you share?
Bison.
We have not shared that with the podcast yet, these new discovery.
Yeah, I saw them before, but for some reason or another, I didn't know they're this low in calories. I seen bison, the ground beef at Sprouts, but it said 280 before. I said, that's a little too high. This last time we went, I saw the same one and it said 150, 24 grams of protein. I was like, oh, this is a win. For 4 ounces of meat, this is a win. And
they're not, by the way, my clients were asking me, is it gamey at all? It is not in the least bit gamey.
None.
I hate Anything with that gamey taste,
Yeah.
it's disgusting to me. I would not eat them if they were. But getting back to just a couple of funny Mandela effect things. So obviously these are more like from our era. But so let's see. Okay, so like the Fruit of the Loom logo. Do you know? Remember the Fruit of the Loom? By the way, my brothers and my dad wore Fruit of the Looms. Do you know what
So
Fruit of
did
the
I,
Looms are?
of course.
Why did everybody wear Fruit of the Looms?
That was the popular brand. I don't know.
Do you remember what the logo looked like?
Yeah, it's a fruit.
See, it does not have a fruit.
Right?
That's the Mandela effect. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
There's no fruit. A cornucopia of fruit, like a thing of fruit.
No?
No, there's
Wait,
no
what's the
fruit.
name?
Yeah, it is Fruit of the Loom, but there's no fruit on the logo.
You're so right.
There's no cornucopia fruit. But
Why the hell did they name that then?
I don't know, but you literally probably pictured the little fruit thing right now.
I did.
That is the Mandela effect.
Damn.
See? This is going to be a problem with social media.
You're right.
So here's another good one. So the song "We Are the Champions."
Yeah.
Do you know how it goes? We are the champions, and then at the end, we are the champions of the, right?
Yeah.
Say it.
I don't remember.
You remember? We are the champions of the
You say it.
world. Remember? Is this like that, right? Isn't that what we thought it was? Of the world. I don't want to sing it because I don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah.
But they don't actually say of the world. That's
Okay.
not part of the song. But we all think it's part of the song. We all sing it that way. Everyone says of the world. And
Yeah.
it's not part of the song.
It's not?
No.
Somebody inserted that?
It's a Mandela effect. At some point, someone got it wrong, but everybody believed that to be the correct way. And then it grows, and then people believe it to be facts.
And then
That's
once
the whole
you-
point.
And then once you say it in your head, hear it so many times, you believe it.
Then you just believe it. That's the whole concept. And that's why I'm saying it's going to be so much worse with social media. Like Febreze, the spray that we use, Febreze.
Yeah.
You're good at spelling. Can you spell it?
Febreze. Febreze.
It's Febreze. But everybody thinks there's two E's in it,
Like breeze.
like breeze.
Wow.
Yeah. Nope. Oh, this is one because you're a Star Wars fan, right? What's
Yeah.
the famous
Lightweight.
line? What's the famous line?
Lightweight, baby.
Luke to the Darth Vader, right? I am your. Darth Vader says to him.
I am your father, Luke.
Yeah, he doesn't though.
No?
No. The actual line is no, I am your father, not Luke, I am your father.
Oh.
But everybody says Luke again. So interesting. Looney Tunes. I used to love Looney Tunes, by the way. Did you like Looney Tunes?
Of course.
I
grew
love
up in that
Looney
era.
Tunes. How do you spell Looney Tunes?
LOONEYTUNES.
You got it right. Good job. People think it's spelled TOONS.
No. Nope.
I would have gotten that one wrong. So
Told you.
yeah, it's interesting. But see, these are like little things here and there, right? But what's going to happen when it's like big time? For example, like people, they'll hear a rumor. We talked about it on Off Topic this morning. They'll hear a rumor about like Jay-Z. Let's just say someone, I don't know, it could be true about the whole 13-year-old, whatever. It could be true. It could be false. At this point, I have no idea. But let's just say it's false. But some people hear it. They're hearing when it's all big in the media, they
Yes,
hear it.
they come
right?
together,
But
yep.
then when it fizzles out, they never hear how it wrapped up. So they just
Nope.
always will believe that to be true.
Yep.
This is what happens a lot in reality TV. Why they get upset on a show if like something comes out on the show that's not true. But then they always say to the other cast members, you can't be spreading things that are not true on the show, because even if we have another episode where we talk about it and it's proven that it's not true, there's still a ton of people that will never hear the ending of that. They will just have heard that one episode, that one TikTok video, and they will then believe it to be true forever.
True.
And that person will never live that down.
Yeah.
That's a serious problem.
That's so true. You're
Scary.
Right. It is.
Because there's, for example, that one case, and I'll end it with this and we'll wrap this up, but we just watched the show on Netflix. It's really good. Actually, my son told me to watch it. It was the case where it did not seem true. The guy got, and his girlfriend got home invaded, and his girlfriend was abducted. Oh, yeah. It was so weird, like masks and so unbelievable. And the guy said he didn't call the police because he was drugged and all this crazy stuff. It was so unbelievable. She ends up being released. And they are, obviously people thought it was fake. The police department thought it was fake. Everyone thought it was fake. Turns out it was not fake. They did solve the crime. They figured it all out. But there is still, if you poll people on that story, I would say more than half of the people will say, oh yeah, that couple that faked the kidnapping, they still think it was fake.
Yeah.
Because they never heard the ending. Well, for one, the media kind of starts to quiet things down when they get it wrong.
Yes, they do.
So sometimes
they never admit it.
You never hear as often, you never hear the actual how it ended because everyone's kind of like, oh, let's forget it. We screwed that one up, brush it under the rug.
Right.
So now you've got the masses that these poor people, there's still a good amount of people that still believe that they faked it and it was absolutely true. Everything that happened to them was true.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy.
It wasn't meant for them, was it? Or something like that?
Yeah, it was meant for his ex-girlfriend or something like that. It was some weird thing. Yeah. And then they did it to multiple people. I mean, the people who kidnapped, and it was solved. And it was solved and reported as solved. But the problem is, when it was reported as solved, it did not get as much attention.
Not at all.
Therefore,
they felt dumb, that's why.
Including myself, by the way, because I just automatically thought, oh yeah, that couple that faked it, didn't they fake it? They didn't fake it.
Yeah.
I had to watch the Netflix thing and think, oh shoot, it was true.
Yeah.
Anyways,
there you have it.
That's scary. Scary. That's why, social media is dangerous. It's like the Wild Wild West.
Yep, it is.
All right, you guys, thank you so much. See you on the next one.
See ya.